Good start tonight. Was a good start too. Did you feel that? Did you feel that way too?
I thought first we were on our heels a little bit right off the start. I thought we didn't have the same nearly as much determination and urgency that we need to have that we've had lately. Just weren't good enough.
They were playing with a stronger lineup tonight too. I mean, with Malkin in there, Letang. Those two guys make a big difference in their lineup. Obviously.
Yeah, there's no doubt that they're a good team. Don't take anything away from them, but we have to be a lot better than that. It doesn't matter what lineup we have. We still have to be better than we were tonight. And it starts with myself. I have to be a lot better than that.
How big are the matchup problems when they have two lines like that can really be top lines, just in terms of matching up defensively?
Of course, it makes it harder. There's no doubt about that. But I believe that the system that we have, the structure that we have, when we do it right, we have a chance against anybody. And I think we've shown that over the last little bit here. And tonight we just weren't good enough.
How have you guys been able to persevere through this whole thing with all the injuries and all?
Well, I think we just made the most of it. All the young guys that have come up, there's, every time someone goes down, there's an opportunity, more of an opportunity for someone else. And I think the young guys have really stepped up. With Larkin, Mo, Burt, and Double A really leading the way offensively. Really strong play all for them, all over the ice. They've really taken their game to a next level. And hopefully, we got one more game here, and hopefully they can build off that.
Obviously, it's always nice to score a goal, and when you get your first with a specific team, it's always nice to get it out of the way.
When you found out that you were going to get some games here late in the season, what was kind of your reaction, and does it kind of feel like a reward after a couple of years down there?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, being in the NHL before and going to the minors, it's you got to work hard every day, mentally and physically, and to be able to come back and play here at the end of the year is a lot of fun, and it's been fun getting some wins.
What did you kind of notice? I mean, you've obviously played in the NHL before that. What have you noticed the biggest differences in your own game from the previous time you spent up here to now?
I think the biggest thing is obviously when you're in the minors, you're getting, their minutes are up, you can stay fresh more and you're into the game. And here it's when you get your opportunity, you got to stay fresh mentally, obviously stay in the game when you get a few penalties either way and your minutes aren't there, and just kind of keep it more simple and build confidence off of that, I think is a big thing I've been trying to work on and something I definitely want to use moving forward.
I mean, how frustrating is it to wait for that phone call to get up here? I mean, is there any frustration at that point?
I mean, we have a lot of fun down there too. We have a really good team down there, so you're not thinking about it or keeping yourself up or anything like that. Obviously, we have a busy schedule, so that helps. But obviously, everyone, no matter what league you're playing in at this point in life, you want to be in the NHL. And obviously, when I got the call to fly to Vegas was really exciting for myself and my family, and being so close to Detroit growing up was something you don't ever think's going to happen.
Talk about the game tonight. You guys came out pretty well. I mean, just the fact that tonight they had the Malkins and the Letangs in the lineup just makes them that much more deeper tonight compared to Tuesday night, obviously.
Yeah, obviously that power play is pretty special, and they're a pretty deep team, and they're where they're at in the standings and going to be in the playoffs for a reason. So we knew that going into it, but try to put our best foot forward like we did the other night, and bounce here and there the other way early in the game. You never know what really happens.
They looked a little determined, and they wanted to clinch the playoffs, but just a bunch of variables there tonight.
Yeah, they're without a doubt. I thought there was a number of factors that led to them outplaying us. One, certainly they got healthier, and that just makes a difference in the league. And if you have Malkin and Letang back in your lineup, you're a way better team. It creates real hard matchup situations on the road, especially when we're thin to begin with. And two, I didn't think our best players were nearly as good as they've been, and that's not. They've been excellent through this stretch. What you'd like to happen when that is the case, you'd like other people to step up. But certainly with the amount of injuries that we've had, it's hard for other people to really be able to carry that type of load. So we'll need them to get back going here against Buffalo, and they weren't bad. They just weren't nearly as good. I mean, I thought they had been excellent through the stretch that we've been on, and they weren't quite as good tonight.
Jeff, you guys have done a really good job of defending the seam when you're killing penalties. How difficult did they make even that?
Yeah, no. When they're on, they passed it through us a few times where I thought we had decent coverage, and they were able to pass it through us. I mean, that group on the power plays is as talented as any group in the league, without question, and they can make it real difficult. And I thought they were zipping it around pretty good here tonight. We had a couple coverage issues, but I certainly thought they were zipping it around good.
Still, you guys had opportunities. When you're 1-0, On a breakaway, who knows? He scores that 2-0. Murray had to come up with some pretty big saves.
I thought both goalies were very good, and we certainly still created some chances, and chances enough that I think we could have been a different game had we scored on. And the first shift of the third period was excellent. We were excellent, and I thought he hung tight there. There was some shifts in the second where I thought we did a good job. He hung tight there. So, I thought both goalies did I thought Jimmy kept us in the game as well. So I thought both goalies did a real good job.